What is up, everybody? My name is Matt. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, folks, we're going to be talking about a bunch of NFTs that right now, in my opinion, are very undervalued that I do think can perform very, very well here in the near future. So if you guys are new, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe. I have a couple of the projects that I'm mentioning in today's video, a couple I don't, but I do think they're all very quality and will perform well at some point in the future. So with that being said, folks, let's get right into it. Now, before I talk about my first project, guys, I want to let you know about my Patreon. If you guys haven't already seen this, it's linked down below in the description, folks. You guys get access to every single NFT alert I give. So if you guys want to know what NFTs I'm buying and selling and when, you guys can check it out through the Patreon. There's a ton of awesome stuff here. You guys check it out down below in the description, of course, and a lot of different stuff offered as well on the Discord. So definitely want to check that out. Link down below. Now, the first project I want to talk about is actually a lending platform for NFTs, and this project is going to be called Sharks by Sharky Fin. Now, this project's been around for a while. I think most people have heard about this at some point, but this has definitely made my radar. I'm considering picking one of these up. I'm not sure when, but I'm considering it because right now it looks as if lending, options trading, all the normal features that apply to the stock market, to crypto, seem to be making their way to NFTs. And I do think that obviously being able to lend out your NFTs and earn the fishy token here could actually be a very good idea. And we take a look at their Twitter here, the first escrowless NFT lending protocol, the largest on Solana. People who have talked to me about this have said that the site runs pretty well. Can't confirm that myself because I haven't actually used it, but people who are into this have told me that it runs relatively well. They have some stats here talking about the total volume of loans here, 2.4 million, total number of loans taken and all of that. So it looks as if this team is doing a pretty good job. You guys can see all the different projects that get lent out. So definitely might be something cool that I think most people probably, don't know about and might want to consider adding to their watch list. Now, the next project, folks, is going to be something that I think so many people probably have heard of, but aren't really following what this is leading to, at least in my opinion. So what we're talking about here is going to be Tayo Pilots. Now, they are sitting right now at around 24, 25 at any given point in any given day. But take a look at the amount listed here, guys. 241 listed out of 12.5 thousand. That is crazy. That is a crazy low number. And if we take a look, of course, at some of the analytics, if we want to see, stats on where these guys have been and why, you guys can see at one point after they first came out, they head up to around 50. And I think it's only a matter of time, man, until they get there again. So a lot of people think that the Tayo Robotics ecosystem is going to be what mostly takes over after DeGods leaves. Because remember, folks, once DeGods move on over to Ethereum, there's going to be a huge gap in Solana, and something's going to need to fill that gap. So again, when we take a look at their Twitter and what these guys really have to offer, you guys can see they do talk a little bit about the artwork itself. Here is actually what the pilot art looks like. Reminds me of something from like a video game, like, I don't know, Valorant or something, but I like it. I think it looks really cool. And again, this project has a very, very good track record. The entire group that runs this does have an extremely, extremely good track record. So again, Tayo Robotics have been around a very long time, and I do think Tayo right now, at least Tayo Pilots, are probably one of the better options you could pick up that do, have probably more upside potential than just the regular Tayo robots. So Pilots, I think, are a very affordable option for kind of like a nice mid-tier project that has a lot of life left to go. Now, the next project is going to be similar to the first one, and this is Future Traders, which is basically the host of the D-Calls sort of thing that they're trying to build. And you can see on their Twitter, it's called D-Calls. And what these guys do, basically having been created by Yaw NFT, this is the first NFT options trading platform on Solana. So in short, basically to understand how this project works, if we have NFT options, we essentially are able to bet on what the future price of an NFT may be, and we don't have to buy the entire NFT. So say you predict in a month from now, DeGods will be worth 1,000 Solana. You have the right to buy a fractional share of a DeGod at today's price, depending on what it is in a month. So it's kind of complicated. I know it's tough for people to kind of grab. Even me, sometimes I kind of get tripped up on options and things like that. But regardless, options and stuff are always in demand. Trading options with stocks and crypto, puts and calls and things like that. is big. And obviously having the ability to do this with NFTs also, in my opinion, is pretty big. So again, really good utility use case for this project, Future Traders. 640 listed out of 15,000, which is not all that bad. And again, if we take a look at some analytics, you guys can see basically how this price has moved over the past couple of weeks. So they start off not being worth much here in December, spike all the way up to like 16, and then right now they're kind of leveling off around 9 or 10. That is probably where I see them for the near future. But I do think these guys are definitely a sleeping giant and totally should not be overlooked, at least in my opinion. Now, guys, the final project is something I think you guys all know very well, and that is, of course, going to be Transdimensional Fox Federation. Now, a lot of people looking at this might be like, wait a minute, looks familiar, why do I not know it? Well, this is part of the famous Fox group, but not the main famous Fox Federation project. It's a lot more affordable. They're going only for 19 right now, and again, a lot of people who I've talked to about Famous Fox say that Transdimensional Fox are probably a better value, considering Famous Foxes right now are going for 55. You could buy 2 Transdimensional Foxes for that price, probably a better upside. So again, Famous Fox Federation, their whole collection here is basically royalty on the Solana blockchain, at least as most people feel. Of course, we can take a look at their Twitter here, and these guys have been around absolutely forever. They created Foxy Swap, where you can go and swap NFTs for Solana and stuff. Totally a monster project. Again, you can look at the Famous Fox's site, and these guys just always have something going on. They talk about all their different collections here, what they're doing. Just an absolute titan of a project, and it does make it nice to not have to spend 55 Solana on this if you want to, of course, go to the Transdimensional Foxes and spend 19. So with that being said, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. If you guys did, you know what to do. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Again, check out the Patreon, guys, down below in the description if you guys would like to see all of my NFT picks in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, my name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.